Biden, right, in New Hampshire, where there's a controversy over the primary. The poll found Biden beating Trump in New Hampshire by 7 points. That's the same margin he won by in 2020. And my hypothesis here, and I think there's a lot of evidence for it, is that as soon as voters are forced to start thinking about Donald Trump again, they remember all the reasons they dislike him in the first place. Sarah Longwell is a publisher of The Bulwark, host of the Focus Group podcast. Jennifer Palmieri served as communications director for President Obama, as well as the 2016 Clinton campaign. She's now co-host of MSNBC's How to Win 2024 podcast, and they both join me now. I'll start with you, Sarah. Just, I'm curious. That's a piping hot take from yours truly, and I'm curious what you make of it.
Not only could I not agree with it more, but it is something that I've been saying for a while now when I talk about the way that swing voters seem to be sort of processing Donald Trump and Joe Biden. The first thing is that they are not yet grokked the fact that it is going to be a Trump-Biden rematch. Like, that is just starting to occur to them. The other thing is that right now, because Joe Biden is the president, voters know what they're annoyed about with Joe Biden. If they're annoyed about the economy, they blame Joe Biden. If they're annoyed about chaos abroad, they're mad at Joe Biden. They have forgotten what they hate about Donald Trump. And I think that, I think this is the White House's strategy, right? I think they want a contrast picture because they know when they get it, voters, I have talked to swing voters now in focus groups for 5 years through multiple cycles. And Donald Trump and candidates like him are repellent to sort of college-educated suburban swing voters, as well as, even non-college working-class voters who just don't like the chaos. Like, there is a swing voting contingent that I personally, my theory and my piping hot take, is going to grow from where we were in 2020 going into 2024, in large part because when I listen to voters, there are plenty of people who voted for Trump twice and say never again. Yeah. Usually it's because of January 6th. Sometimes it's because of abortion. But there are plenty of people who've held their nose twice and they do not want this guy back. And it is a visceral feeling of not wanting him back.
And part of the sort